Good, happy Monday afternoon. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Monday afternoon edition of WRMK News 12. It's Monday, April 20th, 2026. Let's begin with this Monday afternoon edition right now. First up, John of Kenya shatters course record to claim second Boston Marathon title. Defeating champion John delivered a historic performance at the Boston Marathon on Monday, setting a new course record with a commanding victory and securing his second title in the prestigious race. John crossed the finish line in an unofficial time of 2:01:52, surpassing the previous course record of 2:03:02 set by fellow Kenyan Jeffrey in 2011. His blustering pace spirited him early from the field and solidified his dominancy throughout the race. The victory adds to John's remarkable legacy in Boston when he first won the marathon in 2025. He and his brother Wellesley made history as the first pair of brothers to each win the event. In the men's field, Zahair led the American contingent with a fifth place finish, clocking in at 2:03:45. Fellow American Charles followed in seventh place with a time of 2:04:35. John's record-breaking run marks one of the fastest performances ever on the Boston course, reinforcing his status as one of the premium marathoners in the world. Kenya's Sharon secures back-to-back Boston Marathon title with dominant finish. Kenya runner Sharon captured her second consecutive Boston Marathon title on Monday, pulling away from the lead pack in the closing miles to seal a decisive victory. Sharon crossed the finish line smiling, recording a time of 21:08:51, while short of her own course record performance of 2:17:22 set in 2025. The result still stands as the second fastest finish in history of the women's race. Moments after completing her run, Sharon shared an embrace with fellow Kenyan John, who delivered a record-breaking performance in the men's division earlier in the day. Among the top American finishers, Jess placed fifth, setting a new American record with a time of 2:20:49 and continuing a strong showing for U.S. distance runners on the international stage. British racer wins second marathon wheelchair section title with near record performance at the Boston Marathon today. A British racer captured her second Boston Marathon wheelchair title on Monday, delivering a standout performance that ranks among the fastest in the event's history. The racer completed the course in an unofficial time of 1:30:51, the second fastest ever recorded in women's wheelchair division. She finished ahead of a Swiss racer who secured second place with a time of 1:32:51. Her time was more than 3 minutes quicker than the previous second fastest mark set by a Japanese racer in 2011. The course record is 1:28:17, established in 2017, remains held by a Swiss racer. An American racer was the top finisher for the host nation, placing third with a time of 1:36:43. Swiss racer dominates to claim 9th Boston Marathon wheelchair title. A Swiss racer delivered a commanding performance at the Boston Marathon on Monday, securing his 9th title in the men's wheelchair division and finishing well ahead of the competition. The veteran racer crossed the finish line in an official time of 1:16:06, narrowly missing his own course record of 1:15:35, set in 2024. His dominant pace left the rest of the field trailing by several minutes. An American racer finished second, posting a time of 1:22:44 to complete the podium behind the Swiss champion. New Hampshire authorities investigate suspicious death in Haverhill. The New Hampshire Attorney General's office announced Monday that it has launched an investigation into a suspicious death in Haverhill. According to investigators, officers from the Haverhill Police Department discovered the body of a man early Monday morning after entering an apartment. Authorities have not publicly identified the individual. Officials also declined to provide a possible cause of death, stating that the exact circumstances surrounding the incident remains under active investigation. This is a developing story. Additional details will be released as it becomes available. 2 dead in Winston-Salem Park shooting following escalated fight. Police are investigating a deadly shooting that erupted Monday morning at a park in Winston-Salem after a planned fight among young people escalated into gunfire. The North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation confirmed multiple people were shot, with 2 fatalities reported. The incident occurred near a park where officers from the Winston-Salem Police Department responded around 9:52 a.m. Authorities said all individuals have been identified and located. Nearby schools, including Jefferson Middle and Mount Tabor High School, were briefly placed on secure hold. Police emphasized the incident was not an active shooter situation, but remains under active investigation. And that does it for this afternoon edition of WRMK News 12 at noon. Thank you for tuning in and watching this Monday afternoon edition. I'll see you back here later on today with more news coverage. Enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.